Welcome to the first episode of Know Your MDAs, proudly brought to you by Inside by Oppy. I am your host, Oppy. This series is designed to help us understand Nigerians' ministry, department, agency, what they do, why they matter, and how they impact our life. The purpose is to bring about accountability, transparency, empowering the people with knowledge. So today we are kickstarting with the agency that's supposed to connect Nigerians with the government. Which agency are we talking about? No other agency than National Orientation Agency. Are they really fulfilling their purpose? Let us find out. The National Orientation Agency, NOAA, was created in 1993 under Decree 100, now an act of the National Assembly. It operates under the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation, promoting civic education, national values, and public awareness of government policies. Its core focus is to bridge the gap between the government and the people, promoting civic responsibility and encouraging national values. So, think of NOAA as government's megaphone. What are their mandates? What are their responsibilities that help us as individuals to know what to do on a daily basis? Let us find out their responsibility and their mandates. NOAA has 5 major mandates and responsibility, which number 1 is civic education and public enlightenment. They are meant to educate Nigeria on civic rights and duties. They must continue to promote patriotism, discipline, and national unity. They must inform the citizens about government policies and programs. They must continue to encourage participation in governance and democracy. So when we look at this will lead us to number 2 mandates of NOAA, which is social and behavioral change campaign. They must continue to advocate against corruption, indiscipline, and social vices. NOAA is meant to promote peace, unity, and religion tolerance. They must sensitize people on health, environment, and security issues. Number 3, there is grassroots mobilization, which is one of the most important ones, because they must engage rural communities through town hall meetings and direct outreach. They must continue to disseminate government programs in local language, especially our popular 3 local languages, Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. They must act as a bridge between the government and the people by relaying feedback. And number 4 is media and public communication. They must continue to use traditional and digital media to educate the people. They must always combat fake news and misinformation through a fact-based communication, because these days we can see fake news flying all around and nobody is even regulating them, nobody is combating them. This is one of the major responsibilities and mandates of NOAA. And number 5 mandates and responsibilities: voters' education and democratic awareness. NOAA must always educate the public on the electoral process, especially towards our election, both off-season and general election. They must promote peaceful election and discourage electoral violence. This is one of the major things NOAA are meant to do. They must discourage election violence, and peaceful election must be their core value of what they must bring towards our election. It's a big job. How well are they doing it? Now we want to know their strengths, where they are doing it right, and their weakness, where they are doing it wrong. So let's check it. How well are they doing it and how wrong are they also doing it? Strengths. Number 1, NOAA is very, very active. At least since last year, we can see that they're actively involved in social media representation of their agency, promoting different things that is happening in our society, campaigning against things that are not good for our people. You can see their radio and TV presence. They have been going from one radio and TV and telling people about things to do right and things not to, which is a good one for us as a country. Public awareness on government policy. We can see that they've been doing jingles, talk show, state capital, town hall meetings, telling people about government policies, which is good for us. So what are their weaknesses? Number 1 weakness of NOAA is they are weak in physical engagement with the citizens. NOAA staffs are largely absent from our rural area. You cannot see them engaging people in rural. Go to those rural areas, they don't even know. Maybe there's one agency that is called NOAA to give them information about what is happening in the country. Number two, we can see that there's ineffective grassroots mobilization. The agency relies too much on media instead of direct community interaction. The only community interaction we can see is all the state capitals, which is more than that. Rural area needs to be well communicated with, and limited presence in local government area. Many local communities never see no official conducting outreach. If you go to most of these their offices, it is under lock and key, which is not good for us as a country. And if we look at it again, their response to national crisis is very weak. NOAA is often silent during major security, economic, or governance issues. It is very hard before you see them talking about insecurity, enlightening people how to be secure and all. This is one of the things they need to do, but we've not been seeing them doing it well. They lack government accountability efforts. The agency does not challenge corruption or ensure transparency in our governance, which is very pathetic. And that is one of their core mandates, for them to know that they are really working for the citizen. But if we look at it again, there's inadequate funding. The agency also suffers from financial constraints that limits its effectiveness, especially in grassroots mobilization. Because to do grassroots mobilization truly, it involves a lot of money. So, which this is not helping them at all. So, how can they improve? When we look at how NOAA can improve their activity, number one, they must strengthen the grassroots engagement. Their grassroots engagement must be strengthened by deploying NOAA staff to all the local government area in Nigeria, 774 local government that we have. They must partner with community leaders for direct outreach, conduct regular town hall meetings and physical sensitization. Number two, they must expand local government presence. NOAA must ensure that their offices are active in every local government of Nigeria. That must be one of the cogent things that they must do. They must conduct monthly community visits, especially in rural areas. 3, on how NOAA can improve is move beyond media-only campaign, establish physical outreach team for face-to-face interaction at every point in time. They must continue to visit school, marketplace, and community centers regularly. Number 4, NOAA must improve response to national issues. They must continue to issue public advisory through both media and on-ground representative. They must promote accountability and independence. NOAA should not just educate but also hold government institutions accountable. They must advocate for greater operational independence and funding. NOAA must increase their funding. NOAA's ability to function effectively is hindered by their financial constraints. The government must prioritize funding to enable the agency to carry out its mandate effectively. So their budget must be increased if possible by the government. So what is my call to action and my conclusion on this? NOAA has a strong media presence but lack direct physical engagement with the people. To truly fulfill its mandate, NOAA must move beyond social media and jingle to real grassroots mobilization. NOAA must play a strong role in crisis communication and accountability. NOAA must receive adequate funding from the government to expand its outreach effectively. Why should we care? At the end of the day, NOAA was created to serve us as citizens. They are meant to promote the civic responsibility and national unity and keep us Nigerians informed about government decisions. But is it like that in your community? Have you ever seen NOAA officials in your area? Maybe community outreach or a public awareness campaign that they've done in your area. Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from all your experiences. Please kindly like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you won't miss the updates for the next episode. Till we'll come your way next time. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.